Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tabi pun. Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you a story. It seems like someone cannot wait to hear my story. A story about how language can change everything. This is the bridge of words. Once upon a time, in a valley surrounded by high mountains, there were two beautiful villages. The eastern village was filled with pine trees and a clear little river. The western village was full of colorful flower fields. They were separated only by a quiet river. Even though they were so close, the two villages rarely interacted. They spoke different language. There were no translator, no books, no effort to learn each other's words. Over time, this ignorance grew into misunderstanding. People afraid what was different. They built tall fences, close roads, and really looked across the river. In the eastern village lived a boy named Samir. He was 10 years old, with eyes full of curiosity. Every morning, he sat by the river, watching the children of the western village to play. They laughed, ah ha 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 ha, but Samir could not understand their words. He wanted to greet them, but always hesitated. Why don't we ever speak to the father? Samir asked one night. His father only shook his head. Our language are different. They will understand. It's always been this way. Samir wasn't satisfied in this answer. He believed everyone was the same. They like to play, to love, and to have friends. One day, heavy rain fell. The river overflowed, carrying trashy and wood downstream. Among the floating debris, Samir found a small wooden box. Inside was an old book, each page which filled with unfamiliar words, but next to each word was a simple translation. It contained both language, the language of the eastern village and the western village. Every night, by the light of oil lamp, Samir studied word by word. He practiced pronouncing them, blah 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 blah. He learned patiently for months. He believed that one day he could speak to the people of the western village. Season changed. When the sun shone bright and flowers bloomed, Samir gathered his courage and crossed the river. He brought a small bag with a gift. The people of the western village treated him suspectly. Samir took a deep breath and spoke, not in his own language, but in their language. We are not strangers. We are neighbors. We drink the same water. We see the same sun. We share the same sky. Everyone feels silent. The children who had been stopped. An elderly woman approached her, her eyes moist. You can speak our language? She asked softly. Samir nodded. I learned from a book. I want us to know each other. That day, for the first time in decades, the people of the western village and the eastern village smiled each other. They began to touch, children exchanged grams, parents exchanged stories and food. A few weeks later, the two villages agreed to build a bridge over the river. They built it together, stone by stone, plank by plank. They called it the Bridge of Words. On that bridge, they gathered every afternoon to learn each other's language. Gradually, not only did their language come together, but that hurt too. There were no more fear, no more invisible walls. They'll help each other during harvest, send food when someone was sick, and celebrate festival together in the middle of the bridge. One evening, Samir watching the sunshine behind the mountains. He smiled. In fact, that language is the bridge of all. He was pirate. Okay, thank you for much for me, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.